Too dangerous for me, mate.
So you know when the code's up?
All right, here we are at Dixon Oval in Canberra. Not too sunny today, overcast all day allegedly, but at least there's no chance of rain. Well, okay, 20% chance of rain, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Looks like the Overarmers have got a couple of fill-ins. Chris Mapstone and looks like Jono over there. Yeah. They brought reinforcements in today to play against the Mighty Goffs, as they like to call themselves. Classic game for Australia Day. I might have to step out of the field, eh? Otherwise I might take a catch. I know! I was gonna move in closer. Yeah, this is good enough. I'll step back a minute. Hey? Really? Nah, this is small, man. Any smaller will be juniors. Alright, as the teams make their way to the middle. And yeah, the field's pretty small actually. It's about 3/4 where I would usually put it or set it up. Alright, so Ollie is in the middle, Ollie the umpire for the day. And hopefully he'll start the match soon because I don't see the scorecard up yet. And I think I'm just outside the field now. There's a league match between Goffs and Overarmers, the New Zealand High Commission team. And the scorecard is up. And we got Michael Gordon Garrett bowling first ball. And away she goes. Off to extra covers for 2. Good start. In the middle we have Stu, Call Me Maybe, playing for the Overarmers, and Drew, sorry, not the Overarmers, the Goffs, and Drew Glover. And the Overarmers are currently fielding, and here comes one big one that's gonna go 6. Just as well I made them that big, eh? See? I do that away from my car. Protection cover. Well, that just proves that the field is not too big. First 6 for the day. Score moves on to 8. Oh, it's a bouncer. Not high enough to be called a wide though. So that's the first one for the day. And where did Jono go? Oh, yeah, he's on my right at cow corner or thereabouts. And that's gone straight to him and past him and 4. Alright, so we're dealing in boundaries now. The Goffs using their alternative uniform. On the scoreboard already with 1 ball to come, and this one's blocked and no run. So Stu has faced all the balls in this over, and now we have a change of bowler. So the High Commission team, the Overarmers, have been winning a few games, so they're in good form. They're a good challenge for the Goffs today. Out. I'll have a chat with Al, the manager, organizer, captain perhaps of the Goffs. You the captain?
Yeah, of course.
Captain, organizer, team manager, everything.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon? Overarmers have been winning a few games this season, so they're going to put up a challenge for you.
They've always been strong, the Overarmers. Year on year, they've been getting better. They're
Yeah.
coming off a win on Thursday night as well.
Yep.
And a very strong set of recruitment here they've had here today, it looks like.
Oh.
Oh, Davey
Did
Brown
he take
almost
that
takes
catch?
a one-hander. Saves
Jeez.
4 though.
Yeah.
It's
Throwing himself around.
yeah.
It's a bit too early for that.
A huge day of golf gauntlet action ahead, Pubs.
Yeah, mate.
A little bit of sun later on, 30 degrees, perfect here in the capital for a triple header.
I will need a few beers for that, I reckon.
Definitely, I look forward to hearing them being opened on the live stream. The
Yeah.
sounds of Pablo.
And the click
Yeah.
of the box. So what do you reckon is a good score here today at this early in the day?
They got a pretty good bowling line up. I'd be happy if we post 140 here, Pubs. So we'll see how we go.
Good luck then.
Thanks for doing the stream, Ewan.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Boundary run.
All right, scores moved on to 15, and Stu still facing balls left, right, and center. Oh, hello. Appeal for caught behind, nothing given. Chris Mapston's doing the keeping at the back. So Chris Mapston filling in for the Overarmers, along with. Oh, I'm still in the field. I just realized there's a con right next to me. And here's a big one to Cal Connor. John Miller gets under it, but over his hands, outstretched hands for 6. He might just move back a bit then outside of the field of play, so I don't interfere with any of the proceedings. All right, so currently bowling Glenn Maynard, who was fielding right next to me before. It's 2 again, and this one's gone towards Davey, backward of square leg, and it's gone through for 4. It's a long 4. It's chased it now 50 meters past the boundary. So as Al said, who's just running into the square leg umpire position, a good score, maybe 150 and above will be good against the Overarmers today. And the bowler is removing a fair bit of grass clippings from his shoes. Grass clippings a bit sticky because it's wet at the moment. Bit of dew, overnight dew on the ground. Oh, wide called, yes. So this is Luke Ryan bowling at the moment for the Overarmers. Drew Glover finally facing a few balls. And that's punted away towards Cavas for 1. 28 on the scoreboard after 2 overs. This being the third, first delivery done. Drew needs to catch up to Stu. Oh, Stu is on strike now. Lakeside off the pads, appeal not given. Through for 1 leg by, I would say. Yep. Score now 29. Straight down long on for 1. They're going back for 2. Good day for cricket. Leg side wide. And as Josh approaches to do some commentary with me.
What a pleasure, Pabs.
Yes, how are you, Josh? Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday to you too, Pablo.
Thank you very much. It will be sometime this year, I'm sure.
Yep. We bring it up every time, we'll get it right eventually.
One day we'll get it right. It's one driven to mid-off for 1. And what do you reckon is going to be a good score against these guys today? Because they've been winning games, they've been playing well.
They've been winning games, and half the 3 short have turned out for them
yes,
today.
as well, that's right. That John O'Miller over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Mapston keeping. Anybody else?
Keeping. A couple of other punters who I'm not too familiar with in Kiwi colours. So
okay.
we'll see who they turn out to be later on. But not much value out there early, Pubs. Very wet, the grass is a bit long.
It is. There's been a bit of overnight dew, or maybe it rained last night.
Yeah, you could have got a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be overcast all day today, so it's going to be comfortable until the sun comes out and heats up this place.
Let's hope so.
Ooh, that's a nice 4 to deep square leg. Yeah, so when are you batting?
Probably 8, mate.
Number 8. All right. If I was you, I'd be asking for number 11. That's a good spot.
I thought I might have slotted into 3 today, but Fowles kept himself there.
Yes, yes. Well, if I was you, I'd be putting my gear on and just coming in next drop. Yeah, just you're the second in charge, aren't you?
Some would say the man in charge.
Well, Al's already assigned himself that label, so that'll leave you second spot. But I reckon you should enforce your authority and do as you please.
Yeah,
that's why you're here, man.
Bit of a dictator move.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I do when I'm captain. I just do what I want. I don't ask people. All right, so Glenn Maynard again. There's been a couple of 6s, a few 4s. So the score moves on to 41 in the 4th over. So scoring about 10 runs and over.
Shock, Pubs, you don't have a beer yet.
No, well, I'm waiting for my umpire's esky that I was offered.
Okay. Happy to run you over a tin or 2.
Yeah, that would be nice. I already had my coffee, so I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Line the gut.
Yeah, absolutely. A piece of toast.
Well, given it's 9:30, I'll go get you a beer then.
Thanks, mate. All right, so this is extra covers for 2. And the score moves on to 43. Glenn Maynard still bowling. Ball's getting a bit wet, I think, so he's giving a good good wipe down, get rid of the extra moisture, and that's a leg side, and that's why he's been feverishly trying to dry it, because it's a bit harder to control. Leg side, backward of square leg towards fine leg for 1. And Luke's going in to bowl his next over now. Scores on 45. And that's 4 of us done. Stu called me maybe. Now I'm starting to lose track of the scores because my reading glasses are not here yet. And I think he's on 20. What's the score here for Stu? Is it 28?
Yeah, he's 25 off 11.
25. Yeah, I'm having difficulty reading
Haven't
this
got your
ball.
glasses, mate.
Nah. Makes it difficult. Thank you very much.
No, you're right. I'll have a fresh one brought over every 20 minutes.
Make it 25. I don't want to overexert myself.
If I remember correctly, last year you had to have a little nap before going home.
I did, yes. I was a bit sloshed. And this being the long weekend and there'll be police out and about and double demerits, I better have a nice snooze at the end of today, I reckon. Maybe I'll have some water, that'll help.
That's it.
Who's doing the barbecue today? Overarmers?
Paul, Cameron J. Earl
Okay.
will be here imminently to
Okay.
set up the barbie.
Right, yeah. Because Overarmers usually set up a barbie and that, but did you offer them your
to
services instead?
Tap into our barbie boys.
Right, yeah.
Cam's done well sourcing all the barbecue gear. He did have a bit of a complaint about the cost of living
Yes,
costs and how much that
absolutely.
ramped up the cost of running a barbecue, but
Yep.
he took out that third mortgage and
Sold his car and everything.
yeah,
Yes, I know it is quite expensive. I went to the shops the other day and came back with only 3 or 4 items, and it was about $80.
yeah,
Like holy moly!
ridiculous.
All right, this was hit to mid on for 1. Michael doing the fielding, throwing the ball backhanded, and almost threw it away. So what do you reckon of the field? Not too big, not too small? I reckon it's just
No,
about right.
Perfectly sized.
Yeah. I just like to walk around looking at the middle as I put the cones down, and seems to work out all right. Ooh, this was squished away to fine leg for just the one by Stu, who checks his shot again. So where's this blog that was going to be helping me out with the broadcasting today, who apparently I was going to have to translate for?
Not sure where they got to, but you're doing a good job anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm enjoying myself,
Get the subtitles on.
talking all kind of crap. It reminds me of that joke of the terrorist that is being interviewed on British TV, and as he speaks, they put subtitles under him, but he's speaking clear English. But they got subtitles. Then they ask another terrorist a question, and he's a bit more blurbed. You can hardly understand him, but they don't put any subtitles under him. So the other guy complains, and there's a 6. Oh, it's gone through the hands. Had a chance of taking a catch there, I reckon, but he might have thought he was outside the field. So that's Jono, and that's a 6. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I need subtitles, man.
No, I don't think so.
Just have to listen to me carefully.
Yeah. No, beautiful English.
Getting there, 45 years of being in the country, mate, I gotta have picked up some sort of English at some point.
I take it you've heard from the franchisee. He'll be tuning in.
Peter Bowman, he's most likely on line already. I've already messaged him to let him know that we're on. All 3 matches will be broadcast today. So I'm sure he's watching this as we speak.
Who do you reckon he'd favour? He's a Kiwi man now. Do you think he'd take the Overarmers over the Goths?
Absolutely.
It doesn't surprise me.
He does. He'll be going for the Overarmers, no doubt. Oh, hello, here comes one, a big one. And it's going to be a 6. A good effort from Luke. He got a hand to it, but he was flying over the boundary already. Hey, look at that. That's got one of those radar things on top. Yeah. It's coming out of the freeways. It's going to the cloud. A military plane just flew over. Still flying away. Got one of those big radar dishes on top. Nice.
Please the aviation fans at home to get that update.
Absolutely. I should have moved the camera around to see it, but it just looked like a normal plane at first. Alright, so this one's being hit to deep extra covers and possibly just the one. John Bannon currently bowling. Yep. And Stu facing. Stu has moved on to into the 30s, is it that 34?
34 or 15.
And now he's
About to be
hit a massive
41 or
6.
16.
Yep. I should have little magnifying glasses. I should just carry that with me and check the score.
Might clear up after you've got a few beers into you.
Yeah, my vision will improve, I'm sure. I like this new little scorecard thing that comes up, but it just stays up for a very short period of time. So if you're not paying attention, you'll miss it. However, it's an improvement and it's good. It's good to see. Score is now on 71, and how many hours gone? You see that?
I believe that's a 6.
It's hard to read some of these. I reckon the fonts that they're using might be a bit tricky.
Could be.
Yeah, so 71, no loss of wicket, possibly 6 overs gone, and this is looking like an ominous score. 71, one third of the way through, just under. So you're looking at a possible 180.
Could be.
Yeah.
I suspect David Brown will tie down the batters though.
Yep. Good start, good call. So that's through to the keeper for no run.
Got your power bank on you today?
Yeah, mate. I got it all in my bag.
Very good.
Yes. Came prepared. Fully charged as well. I was gonna bring an extension cable, but that would have worked at the corner, but not. It's a bit sad we couldn't get a corner. It wasn't booked when I booked it, and then Al called me to tell me that there's already a booking there. But I looked and there was a booking afterwards.
Okay.
So they must have made a late application, but because they got the rights to the ground,
yep,
they get it in preference to us. All right, Stu still scoring away. He's in the 40s now. It looks like a 41. And wait, wasn't he on 41 before?
Yeah, I think he's on 42. Should tick over. It hasn't.
Yeah. Or maybe it was a buy or leg buy or something. All right, that's a wide to Drew Glover. So he's got a bit of catching up to do to bring his score closer to Stu's. 74 now on the scoreboard, and Davy Brown looking around. Where's Tony Friend? Tony Friend's not here today.
Not here, yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting him
Not
to
selected.
be keeping.
Disciplinary issues, I think.
Well, he might be out with New Zealand High Commission doing
Could be.
Australia activities. Throwing the ball around,
Oh, Drewy.
making it wet. Tactical move, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Playing for time here.
Yeah. Apologising, but he knew what he was doing.
It's the kind of thing we've come to expect from Golf Cap 17.
All right, here we go. It's gone to Cal corner, short of the fielder, who's Michael. And straight back, only one. All right, so that looks like the end of the over. So the batter keeps the ball with him. Make sure nobody's using sandpaper on it in between overs. Scores now 76 after 7. And definitely running at more than 10 runs per over. Just under 10.1, I reckon. John Bannon back to bowl. He's had a bit of success. I've been watching him and his bowling action. It's a bit hard to follow, but look at that. There you go. Straight through to the keeper. Stu looking for a 6 to Cal corner, but unable to connect. Disappointed with himself, disappointed, but about to make amends. Let's see this next ball. There we go. Comes charging, and here he comes, and it's over the fence for 6. And lucky that the boot of that car is open, because he could have landed in that car. Yep. So I reckon Stu about to retire. Yeah, he's about to retire. Score now on 82. So if this keeps going, we're looking at over 200, reckon. Okay, this one's deep mid on 4-4. Michael just watching it go fly over the boundary. Yep. Stu retired. Al comes in. So Al's got to be here the whole week, is he?
Yep, it sure will be. Played on Thursday night.
Flew down from the Gold Coast in the Golf's jet.
Yeah, in the golf jet.
The Golf
Got it
private
fueled
jet. That's funny, he had those problems the other day flying in the previous week.
Yeah, just made it on time.
Yeah, several flights delayed and changed over to a different airline, I think.
Yeah.
And I didn't see his messages until after the game. But he turned up for the 5th over or something?
Yeah, about then.
Yeah.
We were batting.
Yeah.
So he was able to come in later in the order, which he probably should be there anyway.
Yes. There we go. Squeezes that away towards covers. For 1, looking for 2. Look at those little legs moving, pumping.
It's a classic dab shot we've come to expect from Val off his first ball to make sure he doesn't get a duck.
Right. Well, he knows that if I was umpiring, he's got to get bat to ball, otherwise he gets given an LBW.
You're in his head, Pups.
That's a good shot. To deep square leg, backward of square leg for 4. All right, so John Bannon, so far 36 of his 2 overs, it looks like. Is that 36 or 26?
It is. 36.
It is. Holy moly. All right, so he's been taken to task today. He's definitely a much better bowler than that, but the Govs are looking for a big score today. And the square leg umpire's being swapped.
Jakey Payton,
Jacob,
from Forbes.
From Forbes. Did he drive in today?
Forbes, Griffith, somewhere out that way.
Forbes would be up towards Tamworth. No, inland here, north of Canberra.
Don't know where he is. All I know is
near
that
Parks.
we managed him to
Okay.
country New South Wales after a string of poor performances for the
Right.
Canberra-based Golf. So
Well, Forbes. I've been there. I've been to Parks and drove through Forbes on the way there.
yeah, I got a feeling he might actually be in Parks these days. But
Okay.
hard to keep up with the great man.
Yep. There's one coming back for the second. Easily done. And what did he drive down this morning or last night or something?
Yeah, this morning I think.
Yeah, geez.
Very keen.
That's a lot of commitment.
Packed the whole family up.
Wow. Davy Brown bowling, and this one's hit to extra covers again. Deep extra covers for 1.
No
Coming back for
value
the second. Look at that. Whew, he was flying. I had a chat with him the other day on the video phone, and
How was that?
he was at the gym.
Ugh,
I had to watch him exercise while I was talking to him. He comes one
very
to
unfortunate.
long on, and yes, and we were both shirtless at the time as well, so it wasn't a pretty picture.
People would pay for that kind of action, Pups.
Pay not to see it. All right, so that was a 4 to long on, and Davy Brown also been taken to task today. At the moment, it's not usual that he gets smacked for 4s and 6s. So scores now reached 100, and this is only the 9th over. Drew facing, and he punts that away, hits the bowler's hand, and doesn't get very far. No run. It's gonna be a big day for you guys today. 3 matches back to back to back.
It'll be big. Lucky we're an athletic group.
I remember last year you guys were struggling to get on the field for the 3rd game, and not because of beers.
Yeah. No, the heat got to us, the pressure of the day.
Yeah.
Breaker Cup.
Yes. There we go. Here's the scorecard again. Al on 6. Drew about to retire. He's on 42. Stu retired on 52 of 21. And the score 101 now. Giving the Overarmers a bit of a lesson here.
Yeah, this is
With the
exactly
score
what
of
we wanted.
101.
Would have been happy with 220 plus, so hopefully we can push on and get up there.
Yeah. Well, not lost a wicket yet, and so you already got Stu in the back drawer for towards the end of the game if you start losing wickets.
Yeah. Plenty of batting to come as well.
Yes. Well, you haven't padded up yet, so I'm sure that you'll get it
Yeah.
well beyond the 200.
We genuinely bat to 8.
Now this is Michael, who's come back to bowl. He's on 13 runs of his let's see, possibly 12 of the first over and 1 extra one now. So he's on 13 and 1 more now, 14. John Bannon doing the fielding out there at backward or square leg. Drew Glover now on strike. He's on 42, of course. Punts that away towards covers for 1. Are there any matches on today? Big Bash or something? Is the Big Bash match on tonight?
Sure, there's a Big Bash game on.
I know it's the grand final. Here we go. Deep covers for 1, coming back for 2.
Very slow out there.
Yes. All that moisture dragging the ball down as it rolls along the
ground is
field.
put out too big.
It is actually quite small. I had to make it small so I could get the camera in as close as possible to the pitch.
Ah, very cool.
And he's that way towards covers, short covers for no run. Al looking around. Disappointed he didn't score something. Oh, look, projected score 216 at this current rate. There you go. So this rate is higher than 10 runs per over at the moment. So 10 overs gone. They're gonna switch ends. Score 106. Yep, they're gonna change the ball. Can you get a spare ball, please, from the green bag? I got my assistant here. So just as was forecast by Ollie, umpire Ollie, the ball was going to swell up with all this moisture. That's good. Alright, we're not using a new one because it'll just get swollen up again as well. Yeah, the balls picked up a fair bit of moisture. So Chris Mapston there from Street Shorts filling in for the Overarmers, and also John O'Miller, who is, where is he now? Where is he going? Oh, he's on the boundary, deep mid wicket now. Hang on, no, that's deep covers because he's a right-hander. And currently scoring 106 after 10. And Drew Glover still to retire. He's on 44 at the moment. He's facing this next ball. 6 to retire. Can he do it? Alright, ready to start the next over. And this is Alex McRae. First ball to leg side, kind of like fine leg for just the 1. Out now on strike. And sweeps away to fine leg. Luke coming around and keeping it to 1. Oof, good throw as well. And right through the keeper's gloves. Good thing it didn't connect with his face. .108, 10 overs gone. Ooh, straight to long on, and now it's moved to long off, and it's gone for 4. So it was traveling in the direction of long on, and then it hit the ground and it went off to long on. And he's, I think, 1 run away from his 50, Drew Glover, and straight back to the bowler for no run. .112 is the score with 1 ball to come, and that's gone straight back to the bowler again, but unable to stop it this time, and he's gone through for that 50. So he's now retired, if I'm reading this right. If that's 49, yep, he's retired now. Jacob coming in, but because it's the end of the over, he won't have to face. Wait, he will have to face because that was the end of the over. Josh Slingshot going into the square leg position. Drew Glover can come out. He hasn't realized yet. And the time now is 10 to 10. John O'Miller to bowl. Well, there you go. John is a tricky customer when it comes to bowling. Oh, and just as I'm saying that, it's gone through to the keeper. Missed by Jacob. Next one, a bit of spin again, and through to the gloves of the keeper, Chris Mapstone. So second ball, he was unable to connect. And he's finally got one, but he's sent it straight back to John O'Miller. No run. And this one gone to mid off for one. How you going, mate?
Hey, man.
Good feeling.
Thanks.
All right, score moves on to 114, and it's 11.4 overs ball so far. That's a bit of synergy there. 114 and 111.4, and that's gone past Jono to his left. Towards mid off for one. All right, so Jacob, where is this? Oh, this is the bowling. As you can see, 17 runs of Michael, Glenn 24, and now the scorecard is gone. Maybe we should stay up for a bit longer in between overs, but it's a good it's a good improvement. This looks like Alex coming back to bowl. So they had 7 runs scored off his first over, so that's not too bad. Alex on strike though, and he's hit that to fine leg for 1. Fielder on the boundary there, good arm. I think that's Luke Ryan. Now Jacob back on strike, and he's pushed that one up in the air towards fine leg again, but well short of the fielder, so only 1 run. And the score now 117. Oh, he's put a bit of spin on that one. Sounds like he hit him on the pad because the square leg umpire is appealing for that one. Obviously Josh wants to get in. And this one's hit towards Cal Corner along the ground. Just the one inside the boundary, picked up and thrown back in by Michael. And this one's hit to extra covers. Davy Brown coming around, keeping it to 1. Excuse me. So 119 on the scoreboard now. 13 overs gone. In comes John O'Miller again. Jacob to face. So the projected score was around 220 mark. So now 100 runs to be scored in the next 7 overs. It's a very big possibility with Jacob hitting that straight down to long, long on for 6. With a well-timed shot. There wasn't much effort behind it. It just flew over the boundary Nice and easy. So it looks like Jacob has finally got his eye in after having missed the first 3 balls. And they're checking the ball again. If the moisture keeps causing problems, we may have to change the ball again. And he's reached out for that one. It's gone over, under, through his bat, and straight through to the keeper, not giving a wide. And that's hit to a deep point. Oh, John threw himself at it, but he still went through the through across the boundary for 4. Now, if moisture is a problem, they should keep the ball off the ground, I reckon, because we don't have that many spare balls. I think I got 5 in the bag, but that's about it. Oh, a lot of air on that one, and he's managed to squeeze that away to fine leg. Short fine leg for 1. And there goes the ball along the ground again. .130 now on the scoreboard. This one's hit too long on for 1, coming back for 2. If that was Michael out there throwing himself at the ball and stopping it from crossing the boundary, good job. Not Michael, Glenn Maynard, I think. So that was the end of the over. Now he's checking himself. I think he might have hurt his knee a bit. 132 on the scoreboard. 14 overs gone, 6 to come. Can they score now 70 runs of these next 6 overs? So it looks like the scoring has slowed down a bit. Oh, lots of air on that one. Definitely a no ball. No doubt about that one. Free hit. Ball must be a bit slippery, I reckon. Alright, here comes a free hit. Oh, another one. Big one. He's managed to get hold of it. They're going through for 1. He wants to come back for the second. Al wants that free hit. He wasn't going for the second. Possibly a good call because the ball did end up right next to him. With I don't think Jacob might have made it if he'd taken off. So Al to face this next free hit, and that's a better ball, and that's hit away for straight into the hands of Michael at the boundary, but not a catch as such because it was a free hit. Alright, only the 1 run off that ball. Got away with that. Score now 138. Oh, he put a bit of speed on that one. He chased Jacob, who backed away from the stumps to hit that away to short point. Keeper doing the fielding. Al now back on strike. Oh, that's moved away, well away. Yeah, it's a wide. It's a wide because it landed on the pitch. That one's a very wideish one too, but that's hit up towards deep extra covers for just the 1. Good call, Al. Jacob was keen for the second one. Sent back. And here we go. Jacob Patton not out on 20 and Al not out on 20 as well. And about the same number of balls for each of them, 14 for one and 13 for the other. So John Bannon coming into ball now. Alex gave away a few runs that time. So he's 22 so far of his bowling. I think he's bowled 3 overs. Hard to read the numbers here. But the score is now 143 with 5 overs to come. That's a good ball, but it's hit to mid off. Jono foxing a bit, hoping for a second attempted run so he can throw it in. He's got a good arm. And that one's hit to deep extra covers for 4. David Brown throwing himself at it but unable to stop it. Jacob now doing the job, scoring boundaries. 148 now on the scoreboard. So they're bringing up the scoring rate again. They're slightly behind the 10 runs per over, but about to improve on that. Surely. Oh, leg side wide. So the score moves on to 149 with that extra. That's a better ball, but that's hit to deep covers for 4. Alright, here we are. John Bannon a bit wideish and up in the air to long on. The fielder unable to get to it, and it was a 6 anyway, over the boundary. So Jacob hitting a few boundaries now. Big one. This one to deep extra covers for 1 run. Alright, so that's the end of John Bannon's potentially 3rd over. And the score now 160. So it's looking more like 190 with only, what is that? I can't read that. I might have to pull up the scorecard. Oh, there we go. There's no other matches going on at the moment, so we only have one to worry about, which is this one. And currently, let's see, what was I gonna look up? Michael Gordon Garrett bowling currently, he's 3rd over. So John Bannon has bowled 3 for 53. The other one is Alex, who's bowled 3 for 22. And this is it's gone through hands for 4. At the deep mid wicket. Now on 25 now of 16, and Jacob with him 37 now of 20. And Stu called me maybe Bridgen retired on 52 of 21. Drew Glover retired on 50 of 32. Here comes the next one, and he's paddled that away to deep mid wicket for 1. Oh, it's gone through the hands. Looking for a second one. Jacob not interested. So almost to 26. Alright, let's carry on. Gives himself a bit of room there, Jacob, and hits that away to deep extra covers for 1. John O'Miller doing the fielding there near the boundary, and Josh Slingshot Benny waiting at the square leg umpire position. Alright, so the projected score now is 197. Currently 167 after 17. So 3 hours to come. Michael Gordon Garrett coming back to bowl. No, wrong guy. Sorry, that was Michael finishing his over. Now Luke Ryan is on. 14 runs off his 2 overs. So, given the circumstances, fairly economical. Ooh. Down the leg side, a wild one. Yes, he gave a wide. Chris confused because he didn't see the call, but the umpire definitely called a wide, and that's gone away to mid off for 1. All right. Score looking good at 169 in the 18th over. Al's hitting the pads. I'd give that out for sure. He looked plumb from here. Good throw back from Chris. Back to the bowler. Lines himself up again. Oh, and through to the keeper. Alright, I think the ground must be drying up by now. Should be okay for the second innings. Score remains on 169. Luke comes about. Another good one. And this one's paddled away to fine leg. John Bannon doing the fielding. They're looking for 2. They're coming back for it and done it easily in the end. Excuse me. I think my throat's drying a bit. I might need another beer. Oh, here comes the big umpire Seski. It's about 1 meter by 2, and this one's hit away towards Cal Connor along the ground. They're looking for 2, Jacob, but Alex not interested. He's only running 1, and the score moves to 172 at the end of the 18th over. So 2 hours to come. Let's see. Oh, there's the bowler scorecard. John Miller's only bowled 2. He should be coming back to bowl sometime soon. Glenn Maynard now bowling. It's a bit of a funny run up on that end. There's a bit of a step. And this one's hit to fine leg. John Bannon just picked it up. He's made every effort to stop it from going across the boundary. Only 1 run. Alright, Josh Benny must be getting tired of just watching the action there, hoping for somebody to retire soon or a wicket to fall so he can come in and have a bat. And this one's hit to deep covers, extra covers for 4. Yes. Sorry, I was just reading the Trump news that came up on my phone. Alright, here we go. Glenn again, and that's a whitish one. Yep, given wide. Chris looking disappointed, but that was definitely a wide. Oh yes, he's gone. Jacob, top edge, shoot to the keeper. And Josh's dreams have come true. He's in the middle now. Alright, so the batter's getting ready behind me. Glenn, another one, and Josh straight back to the bowler who could have caught it, but at least he stopped it. It's no run. Hey Josh! It's 25 minutes, mate! Josh heaves that away to deep. Extra covers for 6. And that's why Josh wanted to get back in. So he could hit a few boundaries himself. Now scoring 184, so it's looking good. Hey, nobody's keeping track of the time.
Sorry, mate, getting sloppy.
I thought you should have been yeah, absolutely. My throat is getting sore. Alright, score now 184 after 19. Final over coming up. Jacob racing the bat, having done a good job. Good runs. Good boundaries, mate. Good boundaries. You were a bit slow at the start, but then you picked up.
I was swinging just as hard.
Here comes Luke Ryan. This one's hit to cow corner for 1, and Alex was looking for 2 this time. Josh not interested. He was only halfway down the pitch when I'll turn around. So score now 185, and Luke coming round to the left-hander, coming round the wicket. Ooh, through to the keeper, no run. .185 on the scoreboard. Only 3 deliveries left in this innings, and that's another good one. This one's hit to cow corner along the air. Oh, it's gone through for 4. And so Al disappointed because he doesn't get to face the next ball. Only 2 balls left, 1 ball left after this one. There is already been scored. Yeah, the 4's already been scored, so only 2 balls left. Josh slingshot. Benny, of course, wants to make the most of it. And a big swing, and this one's backward of deep point. Josh Benny looking for a second one. I'm not interested. He'll face the last ball. Here we go. Last ball of this innings. 190 on the scoreboard. Can he score at 12? Meaning a 6. No. Hit it towards cow corner for just a 1. And Josh slingshot Benny would have had a better chance of hitting a 6, I reckon. That's why he wanted to get back. But equally, Al has been able to hit a few 6s of his own batting. So he equally thought he might have had a chance. Unfortunately, not to be. So the score finishes on 191 after their 20 overs. Only 1 wicket down. And that was Jacob Patton, and finished on 191, as I said, about 25 to 30 runs short of where they would have thought they would be with the projected score. So Benny, not a bad score, 11 of 5. Jacob 45 of 26. Al 32 of 24. Drew and Stu finishing on 50 and 52 respectively. Both retired. So now the Overarmers will have to come in to do the deed and try to score 192 for the win. Not just wait for the next innings to start. I'll leave the phone here. Hopefully the stream won't stop. It has stopped before when I walk away, even though I leave my phone behind. So I'll be back. Let's move on to the Overarmers shed, which is over there. The Overarmers now getting ready to bat. Alright, the umpire is back. The Govs are ready to go out to field. The Overarmers are ready to come out to bat. Alright, good luck. 190, you're too close, but I'll zoom out for a second.
Thought you were going to zoom in.
No, I'll zoom out. Hang on, zooming out is not working. There we go. Not working at all.
How many beers you had, Pubs?
Only 2, mate. I reckon you need to leave the esky here next to me. Okay, we're ready now.
We're on here.
Yes, okay.
Hey,
what's the story?
Yeah, not a bad day here. First innings for the Golfs. We only posted 190, probably 30 or 40 short against this batting lineup. Very handy team.
Yes.
With some super sub fill-ins. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully we bowl well, and hopefully I'm not needed to bowl.
Good luck.
Keep up the great commentary, Pubs.
Thanks, mate. Alright, as the teams go out to the middle, we'll zoom back in a second. The zooming out was very slow, and the zooming in is equally slow. The zooming in should keep going if you just press the button and hold it down, but it doesn't. So I think I'm there now. That's as far as it'll go, I think, with the zooming in. Oh, they're taking the esky with them. Should have left it here next to me. Yeah, well. Alright, we're ready for the second innings, and it's 10:21 in the morning. The surface should be drying now. It was a bit wet, and 2 balls got damaged because of the surface moisture. Alright, all the players are obviously hanging around the esky. They should disperse soon. Bowling from the, what is that? Let's see, southern end. Hey, Jacob! Jacob! Keep walking! Alright, so ready to rock and roll. It looks like Josh Slingshot Benny is keeping. As the fielders move around to their positions. And we're ready to start any moment now. That's not the electric wicket keeper, automatic wicket keeper. That's the esky that they have there, just in case it gets too hot. Alright, and Al at first leap as normal. Facing first, John O'Miller, reaching out for it, and it's a wide. Yeah, I'm calling for the wide. Chris Babston calling for the wide. Not given. Yeah, ooh, straight to hand to Jacob, who was at covers, short covers, but dropped. And Jono has now got a life. Would have been the perfect start for the Golfs. Next delivery, squished away to fine leg for 1. So Josh Rocks O'Brien, happy birthday Josh, currently bowling. He could have had a wicket in the second delivery. Now, this is Glenn, I believe. Pushes that away to point for one. The sun's starting to peek through the clouds now, so it's starting to get a bit brighter. Jacob's been moved a bit squarer, more towards the actual cover position. And that one's hit away to deep extra covers for 4. Alright, so the score moves along to 6 after 1. John on 5, and if that's Glenn, because the writing's a bit scrambled here, he's on 1 and he's facing. Pushes that away towards covers for 1. And they're moving Jacob around again, this time to John O'Miller. Oh, wide on the leg side. And this is Eric DC Malcolm currently bowling. 8 runs on the scoreboard now. Jono facing and bunts that away to point for 1, looking for 2. Yeah, coming back for the second one. Good arm from Jacob, a bit too hot for Josh Benny. And no extra runs. Picked up at square leg and kept to 1. Score now on 10. Oh, it's a full delivery. That's a no ball above the waist, and it's being dispatched for 4 to deep point by Jono. So free hit next ball. So 14 on the scoreboard. Oh, hang on, 17. That was, of course, the no ball plus the boundary. Alright, Eric again to Jono. And he squished that away to square leg for just the 1. Alright, moving around for the lefty, who I believe is Glenn. Oh, now full delivery above the waist, I believe. And an attempted catch at the boundary, but it's gone through. That's it. No, it's stayed inside the boundary, and they've got 2 of that. 2 no balls, free hit coming up. And that was the over, so the no ball would carry. Not called no ball. Hang on, just a 2. Maybe he's gonna undo that. Yep, no ball 2 now. And there's a free hit. Yeah, free hit of the first delivery from Al. Jono facing and dispatch towards cow corner. Man on the boundary keeps it to 1. Alright, Glenn back on strike. $24 now on the scoreboard. Back to Al, who dives and stops it. Gives himself a bit of room and hits that away to forward of point for 1. Oh, I can smell the barbecue from here. And that one's hit to extra canvas along the ground, looking for 2. Nah, decided not to. So score now on 26 with 1 delivery to come in the 3rd over. Out ball into Glenn. Oh, that was an inside edge there, I reckon. Al got excited, but no wicket, no run. So 26 is the score. Jono on 18 and Glenn Maynard on 8. That's after 3 overs. Alright, Josh Rocks O'Brien comes back to bowl. Oh, that's a wide one. Wide given. Alright, 27 on the scoreboard. I believe 3 of us gone. Oh, that's a good ball. Nice bowling. It's going straight through to the keeper. Didn't have to move. Going over the bat. Good bounce. Jono thinking about it. This time it's hit to deep point, forward of point for 4. Alright, made a good start here, the Overarmers. Currently on 31, with 3 more deliveries to come in this over. That's a good ball. Squeezed away to short point for 1. Heartbreakers, the next team to play against the Goffs, making their way here to the ground, setting up. They brought their own barbecue as well. It's gonna be awesome today. Barbecues left, right, and center. And this one's squished away, forward of square leg. Oh, big arm. And it's gone through over the head of Josh short slingshot Benny. Yeah, it's no chance he was gonna get to that ball. It was a good throw, but a bit too high. So they're taking the extra run, and Glenn's back on strike. Josh Rocks O'Brien coming in and squeeze that away to mid off. 1, looking for 2. Yes, coming back for the second one. Easy done by Jono. Good running. Oh, hello, Ian. How are you, mate?
36,
yeah.
Good. I brought the.
Welcome to the commentary box.
Yeah. What do we got? J Rocks, none for 16 from 2.
Yeah. So Ian here, who's trying to figure out who's who and what's what. He umpired for us on Thursday. Did a good job. Everybody was happy. I was happy.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah. So you guys ready for a lot of
Going out.
action?
Yeah, mate.
Two games back to back.
Good weather for it too. Not
Yeah.
sneaking hot.
Oh, it'll get hotter. Don't worry. This was squeezed away towards covers, but no run. Yeah. How did you find Thursday umpiring?
They're good.
Did you get help from Tim?
Yeah, he did theirs.
Oh, good. Awesome.
It was good. We had the chat at the start about only call LBs if it was absolutely plumb.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with every game. It's got to be fairly plumb here because it's a social game. You don't want to be giving.
That's in the rules. So
Yeah.
LB's going to favour the batter.
Yeah.
So we had a chat and like, unless it's taken the middle of middle,
Yeah.
it's not out.
Exactly.
And everyone was fine with that.
That's good.
It was a good day.
Excellent. Excellent. I like it. I think we should do that
Yeah,
a bit
good.
more. Get more players to umpire games because then you get to
I know,
understand
I would've thought.
what you face all the time. Yeah. As an umpire.
But the app's easy. The training's good.
Yeah, that's good. Excellent. Good news. Here we go. This looks like Stu bowling. Yep, Stu called me maybe. That's a leg side wide.
4.2. Then 3-2. I was not doing too bad.
Yeah.
10 over against the Goths.
Yeah. Well, the Govs were going at more than 10 and over for a while, and then they slowed down towards the end.
Yep.
So they only ended up on 191.
So they've got the run rate at the moment.
Yeah,
Against the open bowlers.
absolutely. Not lots of wickets yet. John has squeezed that behind to fine leg for one. And yeah, the Overarmers have got a couple of fill-ins from Sri Short.
Do they?
Chris Mapston is one of them,
Oh, yeah.
and so is John O'Miller.
Oh, Miller's batting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Glenn
That's
Maynard.
a bit of a super sub, isn't it? Miller and Matt.
Absolutely. But the Overarmers have been playing well. They've been scoring runs. They've been winning games. So they've improved a lot from the early days.
Yep.
They still are there for fun, which is good to see. But they're actually scoring runs as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Well, it took us 2 years. It took us 2 years to
Yeah.
get sort of good at it.
Get
And
the
then-
hang of it,
yeah.
of how this whole thing works out.
Yep.
Because there's only 8 players on the field. So there's a lot of gaps. But you still got to run and score the runs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we won maybe 2 or 3 games in the first 2 years, and now we probably only lose 3 to 4 a year.
Yeah, that's good. And it makes it a lot more fun to play that way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple of teams we spoke to who came into the Wednesday comp
Mm-hmm.
a few years back,
Mm-hmm.
got punished game in, game out, and we
Yeah.
were just like, don't give it away.
Yeah.
Like it takes a bit to get used to it, and,
Yep.
then you just go.
Yeah, it's good to hear that.
I brought stuff with me back as well.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Sure.
You didn't have to use the scorecard at all, did you? The score sheets?
No, it's all
that's
good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's a little.
no, the app's great.
Yeah, it
It's
is good.
Easy.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand when you sort of press one button, I can get how that happens, but the undo is easy. The fact that you can undo more than one thing.
Yes.
When one of the Vanguard guys was VK was umpiring a little bit at the back end there, and he got a couple of things wrong.
G'day, mate. How are you? For you, yes.
Yeah, so, it's just a big vista.
Whoa, that's hit to be deep mid off for 4.
But lucky Val's slow.
Anyone else would have got that, Val?
So when I found out about your bowling and when you got given the no balls, it's because the umpire had he had put in a no ball,
I know what he did.
but then he couldn't undo it, and he would only let him put no balls. Yeah, but we'll sort it out. I still got. I'm trying to figure out.
Like, I just said to you in text, none of us had any issue about it. We just had a chat to him, and I think it's just a bit frustrated. Like,
He got a bit frustrated about it as
but
well.
he's doing his best. None of us cared. We were just having a chat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was just trying to tell him at the end of the game, just if we had to like
Do you
collab our
think
stories or
Yeah.
whatever. But he goes, he goes, yeah, I know I messed up, and just sort of grabbed the cones off the ground, turned and walked away. And I was
Yeah.
like,
We weren't saying you know, stuff.
No, no, no.
I said, Steve, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
And
He
then-
told
and I
me
think he
I
thought
had
I
a
was
chat
mad.
with him. He had a bad day at work, and that kind of like.
So
carried
it was
on with
just
things, and
the
then he had a bad
straw
day
that
with
broke the
thing.
camel's
Yeah,
back.
exactly. So no, it's nothing you guys did or anything. It's just that he was frustrated.
Yeah,
from
no,
the
I
whole
get
day.
that.
Yeah.
I get that.
No, because I thought he might have thought we were slightly frustrated. That's why I said, no, man, I'm not mad. I'm just, because you talked to Pat.
Yeah.
Just kept walking. I was like,
We had a chat to him during the game. It was a caught behind, didn't call it. He was like, oh, look, the batter should walk if he was out.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, it's casual cricket. You've made your call, we move on.
Yeah.
And for a couple of weeks, I was like, I don't care. You've made your call. It's all good. Like, it's casual cricket.
Yeah.
Well, there was a
bit of
game. Do you
fun.
remember the game that you were umpiring us and Accelerate Nights Watchman
that's
tried to
nice.
give you an absolute godful,
Yeah.
and you were just like, mate, I've made my call, move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you just
Yes.
told them.
There's no point
Just
arguing with the umpire. I mean,
No, of course, mate.
I'm not going to change my mind because they think it's different. Yeah. Like, that's why we're there.
We've done it the other way where I appealed, guy got given out, and John's actually come out as the because I've appealed for caught behind, and John as the keeper's gone, no, it didn't hit his bat, it hit his body.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, right, stay there.
Yeah.
And the umpire was just like, yeah, okay. I heard a noise, gave it, and then our keeper's pretty honest, and we
It's
just
nice
like,
to get a bit of help from the fielders sometimes. Yeah. Or
we've
the-
done it
or the
where
batters.
it was against 3 short. I
Yeah.
caught maybe Midge, but I was over the boundary and I caught it, and Midge was walking off.
Yeah.
And I caught out. I was like, no, I was like, my foot's over the boundary.
That's good. Yeah. I've seen in other games, not LMS necessarily, but other games, people tend to catch over here, away from the boundary, and they still go, yeah, no, I caught that. It's like, you know, Matt, you were over the course.
There's times when you look at it and you're like, you know, well, it's very borderline, but the fact there's no rope, you kind of have to go on the integrity
Yeah,
of the
but
field.
you also, you got to understand there's a straight line between cons. Some people think it's a bit of a curve around the cons. No, there's
Oh,
not
it's
curve,
straight.
mate. Yeah, it's a straight line between cons.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I make that rule up depending on the line.
Now, you guys bring beers.
Paddy is, apparently.
No, okay, good.
Hopefully they're going to be cold.
You're looking
We
thirsty.
brought hot beers last time.
You're looking thirsty.
Yeah, well, I only had 2. I need more. I told him to bring me an esky, the umpire's esky, but they forgot.
Oh, no. You're here all day.
And then, and they got the esky with them over there. I can't rush in and grab one.
Somebody go and get your beer. I'll go get your beer. I'll sort it out, mate.
It's alright, I already had 2. The best stay a bit sober.
I don't care if you're tipsy as long as you give me 6s every ball, mate.
Well,
When I'm batting, not when I'm bowling.
A six per can.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, last year when I umpired, I was a bit sloshed, so I had to take a bit of time off before I could head off home. Yeah, it was pretty rough. All right, let's get up in the air, but no catch. No, we should have moved in. Anyways,
Your legs are too short, JB.
you guys got your own barbecue. Yep. And then got a barbecue as well.
Yep.
There's 2 barbecues there. You might as well use theirs.
Well, yeah, no, I've left mine in the car,
Yeah.
but I just brought the gas can.
No point having to clean his.
I brought the gas cylinder out there just in case.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna get back into the commentary and you guys relax and I'll see you soon.
Let's go.
Alright, so the score's moved on to 53 now, no loss of wicket. And that's Glenn still in the middle there, hitting that away to long off. Yeah, it ended up on long off for 1. John O'Miller back on strike. I can't even see the scores here because the writing's a bit jumbled. Not sure what's going on, but oh, that's gone up in the air. Josh getting under it, and he's got it. He had to chase that around a bit, and John has got that one straight up in the air, unfortunately. And Josh did a good job run around where the ball ended up, and got there, took the catch. First wicket down for the Overarmers with the score on 56. Not a bad replacement though, Chris Mapston. Boundaries man, Jono checking his bat, seeing what happened to that edge. And he bounced that away towards short covers for 1. And this is Drew Glover who's bowling at the moment. Alright, Josh happy, taking a catch. Good catch as well. John, how are you, mate? Good. John making his way to the square leg position. Oh, this one's a top edge. It's not going to make the boundary, so Josh Ben is going to have to chase that around. Makes it there. And keeps it to 2 maybe. Could have been 3, I'm not sure. I'll have to check. These guys are quick between the wickets. Well, Chris Mapstone's back on strike. Josh gets the gloves back on. And Drew about to bowl his final delivery of the 8th over. And Chris lifts that over backward of point for 1. And John O'Miller coming out. So it's potentially 7 overs gone. I'm not sure because that looks like a 1 to me. John O'Miller walking past. What happened, Jono? Top edge. He ran around. He ran around looking for it. Yeah. All right, Chris Mapstone hits that towards mid-on for 1. Glenn back on strike. Score on 62, 1 wicket down. And this is Stu coming over the wicket because it's a lefty. Glenn missed it. So the score now on 62 in the 9th over. So they're falling away a bit on the chase and the run rate. It's a wideish one. Ooh, he managed to get something on it. Possibly his pads, his side pad. It looked like it was going to go on leg side for a wide, but nope. Alright, so Glenn's having a bit of difficulty with Stu's bowling. Stu a bit quicker than the rest. Also a lefty. And now he's bunted that away, backward of point for 1. Excuse me. Alright, with the score now on 63, I'll pull up my scorecard and check what the situation is. Chris hits that away to deep covers for 1. And let's go to the scorecard. So the Overarmers are currently running at about 7.11 runs per over, and they need to be scoring at nearly 12. So Glenn Maitland on 22 of 20, Chris Mapstone now 4 of 4, and John O'Miller got out on 36 of 24, and the Overarmers are chasing 192 for the win. That's gone straight to hand. Stu taking the catch, and Glenn possibly Chris throwing his bat away.
What do you want?
A towel. All right, so Chris unfortunately out on 4. And who's in? John, of course. John Bannon is in now. Alex, do I need to score a big fitty?
I want a pair of ducks.
You better not get another duck then. That's gone through to the keeper for no run.
Happy with just a nice little single.
Yeah.
Barbecue my teammate and
Well, don't go for the big 6 off the first ball. Take your time, see him off,
Time's money. Get out or get out, that's what they say.
Well, the barbecue is waiting, that's for sure. So score now to 64. So you want to be scoring about nearly 13 runs and over.
Holy shit.
This can be done. Now
So
Glenn's
I've got
still
the
in.
firepower still to come.
Oh, good. Where's Davey batting?
I think Davey's at 6.
6, okay.
And then we've got Michael.
Michael Garrett, yeah, of course. Leg side wide. So you've got the big guns coming out to finish it off.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Get us across the line.
Yeah, Chris is obviously a bit disappointed. He got out on that one, heaving it off to a fine leg, and he got caught. Oh, that's a full toss, and he's dispatched to deep extra covers for 4. So where's Tony today? Tony Friend?
It's down the coast.
Oh,
I know.
sheesh, no
It's on
commitment.
Australian, I
Yeah,
reckon.
no commitment, mate.
Gauntlet day.
What's he doing? Is he fishing or something?
No, he went to see Damon.
Okay. There we go. Glenn to square leg for 1. And who's bowling? This is Bradley Fidley. Alright, good luck, mate. Bradley Findley, 1 over 7 runs, 1 wicket. John Bannon currently on 1, and with him Glenn Maynard still in on 28. Chris Babston still having a word about his getting out. And that's 10 hours gone, so they're switching ends and they're taking this SQ even further away from me. That's just not right. I'm gonna have to have a word with them at the end of the match. So at this stage it would look like it looks like hang on, let me check. It looks Eric Dizzy Malcolm is bowling next, and it looks like over 12 runs per over required now from this point on. Glenn punts that away to thanks, mate. Score 71. 2 down. This is the 11th over. And that's hit away to deep point for 1. Cam doing the barbecue, eh?
Yes.
Smells good.
It's just, she's off for the time being, but I'll whack it back on soon and have a few before the games. What's
Yeah,
the time
yeah.
now?
It's about hang on, 10 to 11.
Yeah, I've got plenty of
This
time.
will be finished in about 30 minutes, less than that. Yeah. Should be good timing. By 11:30, we should have a barbecue. You playing in any of the games?
Yeah, playing the next 2.
Okay. Score moves on to 73. 2 wickets down in the 11th over. Eric Dizzy Malcolm currently bowling and fiddling around with the ball, trying to dry it. It is still a bit wetter there. Here comes the next delivery, and the sun's coming through, and that's hit too long off for just the one. Wild throw from Al. So that's the over. 74 now. Josh Benny looks a bit shorter than usual, but that's because there's a bit of a dip down that end. When I'm umpiring from that end, I usually have the top of the stumps about in line with my eyes. Now Jacob is coming into bowl. He's brought the towel out to try and keep the ball dry. Facing Glenn Maynard. Hips that away to, what is that? He's a lefty, so that makes it very confusing. Cow corner, but along the ground, so safe, but only one run as well. Here comes Jacob again, this time to John Bannon, who hits that away to point for one run. Puts Glenn, the man on back on strike, a man who's scoring runs. And the score moves to 76, 2 down in the 12th over. Oh, that's a big hit to deep square leg for 4. So Jacob having driven down all the way from Forbes or possibly Parks or thereabouts, keen for this game, keen for the Australia Day activities, having been dispatched to square leg for 4.
Stay there, Bob. Go, JK. The other end.
Alright, so again, the Overarmers need to be scoring about 12 runs and over. So that's 3 4s or 2 6s every over from now on. He squished that away to fine leg for 1, coming back for the second. Josh Benny is chasing that. And 2 runs scored. So halfway there in this over, having scored 6 so far. We are now 6. Oh, and the sun's coming out and beating down on us. I'm gonna have to go and get my hat at the end of this match. Oh, square wide on the leg side. Jacob stretching that shoulder. And this one's gone to deep mid off for 1. Al doing the fielding there, keeping it to 1. Glenn keeps the strike. Josh rocks O'Brien to come into ball next after this over from Eric. And the score currently on 84, less than halfway there. They want to be a lot higher than that. It should be about 110, 120. This one's hit to mid off for 1, coming back for 2. Al didn't pick it up. Distracted talking to Chris Babston, saying goodbye. So 2 runs on Al's arm. Eric comes into ball again to Glenn, and that one's gone through to the keeper. No run. 86 now on the scoreboard. And this one's to mid off again, this time kept to 1 by Al. Alright, scoreboard 87, it says. The magic number anything could happen. And John's bowled on 87. Man, that number it causes problems all the time. So I think that was underage played onto the stumps and out. In comes, let's see, who is that? That's Alex. Alex in the middle now with Glenn Maynard, who's on 42. Luke Ryan walking towards the square leg umpiring position. Alright, so Eric's got his wicket. 23 runs off his, this is his third over, I think. I can't quite see, but it looks like 2.4 overs. So last delivery this over. And he's got 1 wicket. And Alex facing the last delivery of this over. Alex on 2 ducks apparently, so he's squeezed 1 away and he's finally got 1. He's off his duck. And he's retained the strike with that shot. And Josh Rocks O'Brien coming in to bowl. Score on 88. 3 wickets down. Could be 13 overs gone, I can't quite tell. I better check my scorecard then. $13 overs gone. That's hit away. Oh, good effort to mid wicket. Good effort for a catch, but just short. And it's gone through for 2 runs. So Alex not only off his duck but also scoring runs. 3 of 2 balls so far. That brings the score up to 90, 3 down. Alex facing again, leg side. He's managed to get something on it, I think. It's gone through for 1. Not leg by. Josh Rocks O'Brien, fairly economical, only 18 runs so far. This is his 3rd over, 3 deliveries to come. Score now 91, 3 down. Then that one's hit away towards Cal Corner for 4. Glenn Maynard moves on to 46 that would be. Yep, he's on 46 of 35. Josh Rocks O'Brien comes into ball again, gives himself a bit of room but misses it. Through to the keeper for no run. And the score now 95 with 1 delivery to come in this over. Oh, that's a bit of a nasty bouncer. I think it came off the shoulder, no run. Yep, no run. The batter seems okay. Might have come off his shoulder. Needing 97 of 30 balls, so need to score nearly more than 3 runs per ball from now on. So that would be about 15 runs per over. And the actual required run rate is 16.17. $95, 3 wickets down after 14, and Eric comes into bowl. Alex watches it go through to the keeper. And we'll see what happens with this next one. Oh, through to the keeper again. Alex backing away instead of stepping forward towards the ball, missing it. Yeah, he's got hold of that one. It's going to land short of the fielder at forward of point, and he goes through for one. Puts Glenn back on strike, who should be on 46. So boundary will get into his 50, and he can retire, but he only hits it away to mid on and short mid on, and so the bowler collects the ball and no run. He's managed to get something on it. It's going to be a wide, I reckon. He's gone through for 2. And Alex looking for a third, but not to be. So that's the end of that over. And scores on 98, 3 down. With Glenn not far from his 50. He's on 48. And Alex on 4. So a couple of good scores there. John O'Meara 36. Glenn currently not out on 48. But need a few more runs to be able to chase this big score set by the 98 of and Alex moves on. Hang on, let me check. I'm just being asked what the score is. This is the 15th over. 15th over now. All right, so Glenn scores a boundary and he should be retired now. Yep, that's one way of getting a batsman out. Let him score his 50. So the score now 103. 3 down in the 16th over. Luke Ryan comes in to face Josh Rocks O'Brien.
Stewie, after Drewy. Go Goss, you man, knock him over.
Alright, Luke squares up. Josh comes in and hit away towards Cal Connor along the ground. Drew Glover doing the fielding, keeping it to 2. Score now 105, 3 down in the 16th over. Oh, nice one. That's a 6. Yep, way over Alex's head. No chance of no chance of grabbing that one. It's gone through for 6. All right, look, Ryan should have, as somebody called out, should have moved up the order. And this one's going to mid off for 1. So Alex back on strike, but that was the end of the over, of course. So they're switching around. Luke retains the strike, And this is Drew Glover that's coming into ball. It's hard to tell because three people are converging to the one spot. It looks like him. $112 on the scorecard. 3 wickets down. 16 overs gone. 4 overs left. Drew Glover about to bowl to Luke Ryan. You squished that away, backward of point for 1. Alex squishes that away to extra covers for 1. So with the score on 114, chasing 192 for the win and only less than 4 overs left. Yep, they want to be scoring big, and there's another boundary for 4 from Luke Ryan this time. Again. He scored a 6 in the previous over, and now a 4. So he moves on to 14, and the score now 118. Alright, got Josh Rocks O'Brien here to my right, Eric to my left, and here comes a ball, and I might have to drop catch. I almost had to move. He was there for the catch. Unfortunately, Josh dropped that one into his hands and out, and that's gone through to the keeper for no run. All right. So, scores on 119, 3 down, 17 overs gone, 3 to come. Need 73 runs off the next 3 overs. That's a nice little snippet of information there, that's good. Alright, Al moving the field around. So Eric away to... Oh, that'd be deep extra covers. Drew coming off to deep mid off. Stu about to bowl, pushing Al back all the way to the boundary. Luke Ryan on strike. He squeezed that away to the fine leg position. Going back for 2. He's the stumps. No appeal because the batsman may have been in at the time. Nobody was looking. $121 on the scoreboard. 3 wickets down in the 18th over. Oh, that's gone up. He's big. He's coming around, he's dropping. Where is the fielder? Oh, I missed it altogether. There he is.
Luke Ryan?
Luke Ryan?
Yeah, it is Luke Ryan.
Yeah. But he's out now on 17. It's hard to try and catch the action when the field is that close to me because I'm all zoomed into the pitch. So when it comes this close to us, it's hard to pick it up. I missed that catch. Dang. But anyway, it was a good catch. It went up very high. It looked like it was going to fly over the boundary, but in the end it dropped. The wind's blowing into it, into the pitch from this end. So that wouldn't have helped the ball carrying over the boundary. Instead, it just landed about 3 meters inside the boundary and catch was taken. So Luke Ryan out, In comes Michael. Gordon Garrett. He's a big hit as well. G'day, mate. How are you? Not too bad. I got Rama here, ready for his, what is it? Vets?
Yeah, so seniors.
Seniors cricket.
Yeah, just we can't run, we can't score, we can't bat.
Just like the rest of us. Just there for the beers. Oh, here's another chance of a catch.
They don't even
Mid-off. Do you need 2 more balls?
Is it? No, I need Wednesday and Thursday.
But I can give you 2 for Wednesday.
Yeah.
I can give you more on Wednesday. Yeah.
I'll grab 2 from there.
So just grab 2 from the box, mate. How many there? 4? Alright, things are getting serious here. Oh.
Got 3 and I'll bugger off.
Well, I'm just thinking, I want to check with Al if they brought their own balls, because if they haven't, then I have to use this one. Is there 2 more left there?
Oh, there are plenty there.
No, new ones. Josh, did you bring your own balls for the next 2 matches? So I have to supply you the balls?
Yeah. Hey, Rocco.
So,
So you can keep it.
yeah, I think I'm
Yeah,
going to keep
keep it.
because you said you'll be there.
That's
So I'll bring you some on Wednesday. I'll be there on Wednesday anyway. Yeah, sounds good, mate. And, so what time is your match? 11:30?
12:30.
12:30, wow.
So I need to be there by this time.
Where is the match? Forest, you said. When do you play first?
Forest Street.
Forest Street.
Garalamma.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a
They have their own pitch. Is that behind that building, like an old-fashioned building?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's a good playing one too.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what I do is I just drop hand grenades
Yeah.
and it turns so much. Or you can leave it.
Yeah. I do the same. Where's that ball going? Yeah, I do the same. I've played on turf a couple of times, taken a couple of wickets, scored some runs, so it's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
fun. Turf is a lot of fun.
Alright, I'll see if I can only use 1 ball per match instead of 2, because I was on the short.
Yeah, no, I don't have any new ones.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Look, I'll bring some more. Seb's got a few with him. I've got a few more boxes at home, but for today's match, I only got these ones, thinking that they were going to bring their own balls. And yeah,
No, that's fine.
alright, mate.
No, it's all good.
No worries.
I'll go and I'll catch you on Wednesday.
Okay, mate. Have you got a key? No, I didn't give you a key. I think I'm missing a key. I might give it to Ollie. I can't find it. Alright, mate. Have fun. Alright, scores on 125. 4 wickets down in the 19th over. 1 delivery to come, and Drew Glover is currently bowling to Alex. And that's hit up high, and it looks like Eric's gonna take the catch, and he has taken it. And Alex is out. And so in comes Davy Brown. And according to these, they need 67 runs from the next over. So Michael Garrett facing. So they've been running at 6.58 runs per over, but the required run rate right now is 67 from the last over. And so we have Bradley Finley bowling, leg side wide. I don't know why he looked back at the umpire. That was definitely going to be given wide. 126 for 5. That's a full toss, and it's gone straight to corner for 4. Two fielders about 20 meters away from each other, and it still landed between them and went through for 4. score now 130, 5 down. That's a whitish one, but hit away towards mid off. They wanted the second one, but David Brown's fallen over. So only one run. Maybe that was a strategic falling over, so he didn't have to take the second run, so he could face some balls. And he's hit that away towards Cal Connor along the ground. Josh O'Brien does the fielding, keeps it to 1. Michael Garrett on strike now. Michael Gordon dash Garrett. Oh, he's missed that one. Possibly the end of the bat. Didn't get very far. So opportunity for a home run. Last ball of the innings. Worth 12 if he hits a 6. 132 on the scoreboard right now. 5 wickets down. And he's gonna go for it, and he has. And he's got a 6. So that's 12 runs to finish off proceedings. And the Golf Gauntlet, Golf's victorious against the Overarmers. This been a LMS League match that was postponed, and so they've caught up now. And Overarmers finishing on 144. And let's see. What's that, mate? Yeah.
What did I finish on?
144. About 50 runs short.
Yep.
Yeah, it's alright. All good. Alrighty. So that's the end of this match, and we'll move on to the next one soon. Which should be possibly 11:30. Alright, I'll cancel this now.